Hi everyone, Caroline here. Today we're going to be having a play with the Imala, Me and My Girls. Lovely big stamp this, as you can see from the ones I've stamped out. Fabulous stamp. It has the bride, the bridesmaid and all her friends around her. Typical wedding photograph when you get all the girls together and friends of the bride, and that's the picture. I'm also going to be using the Imala Into the Garden stamp as well, the beautiful gates as they're going into the that goes out of the churchyard. So they're out there having the photographs taken. If you haven't got these stamps, they are available on the How to Craft network under Unique Stamps Imala. And I'm going to be painting in the bride's dress first with Isaac Pearly. This one is the Ecru Cream. Again, this is now available again on the How to Craft network. I do love the pearlies, so I'm going to be doing that now. So we'll get the bride done first. In fact, yeah, I'll be doing her dress so that it's drying. Now you don't need to squeeze a lot out, just use it with your brush inside like this. You don't need to put it on a palette or anything. But it gives such a beautiful luster like satin. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous stuff. So easy to apply. These here is her bouquet that she's got behind her back. While that's drying, I'm just going to do the skin of the ladies. I'm just using a tri-blend Spectrum Noir, and this is the Fair Skin blend. We have been having lives on the Crafty Army. I've been doing lives on the Crafty Army with Carley Facebook group, which I know a lot of you are in. And if not, do come and join us. We do have a lot of great tutorials and inspiration on there. And of course on the Imala page, go to the Imala page, you can see a lot of the how-to guides on there, and also if you go on the How to Craft network, there are how-to guides on there by our Karen Whitaker, who works very hard to do a lot of guides on there for people, step by step. You can print them off if you wish, and a lot of work's gone into them so that you can all enjoy them. this is what we do for Imala and Stamps by Me. So I'm now going down to my darkest one. It's just a matter of shading. And don't forget, with alcohol markers, they always dry paler. So if you think, oh, that looks dark, just, you know, give it a minute and you'll find that it does dry paler. This is a darker skin colour. You can see this okay? I am going to be having doing some lives on YouTube. We've been doing them on the Facebook lives on the Crafty Army, but Facebook isn't always perfect with them, so we're going to have a try on YouTube, and you'll be able to catch up on there as well, and I will put links. Can you see how quickly that's dried? They're brilliant, those pearlies. To the middle one. And again, a little bit of shading. It just gives it a little bit of depth to the image instead of it being flat. There we are. This one is called Earth Brown Blend from Tri Blend. And it's very good for darker skin blends. It's very difficult to get really good skin blends with alcohol markers. Ones that you're happy with. These are lovely stamps to play with. And great for journals as well. You know, if you do your scrapbooking or journals, if you're scrapbooking and you're doing a wedding journal for somebody that's getting married, or just got married and you've got all the photographs to put in, and you're doing a photo journal for them as a keepsake of the day. Wouldn't this be amazing? Back to the pale one. They are fun to do, they really are. don't forget the feet to colour those in. So we've just got a couple at this end to do. The faces. The best of these is you can colour it exactly as you want for, you know, to match up to any wedding or hen night, hen do for the girls. Legs. And of course the hem casts a shadow down, so do that. So that, I think we've got all the girls' skin done. There we are, so we can carry on painting the dresses now. Yeah, you see that? Okay, so the bridesmaid is in a pink. She's going to have a pink belt, but I'm going to do her in this in the same material as the bride, because I think that's very popular to have the bridesmaids in white as well as the bride, with the colour coordinating belts that match up to the bride's bouquet. And I'm going to be sticking some ribbon on. So again, the ecru cream. So easy to paint with are these pearlies, they really are. A white satin, it's like an off-white satin. It's not pure white, this, because, you know, as it says, it's cream, so it is more like an off-white. Like that. Yeah. Okay, that's her done. I'm going to go with this one now. This is called Violet Pastel Smoky Lilac. It's nice for it to look like satin and party dresses, because obviously at a wedding, you know, you dress up, don't you? And of course you can cut some of these girls off if you want, if you just want a smaller wedding party. You can just have as many as you like on there. That's the purple one. use this one now, which is Winter Sky. Gorgeous. See that? Beautiful. I've missed a bit of a skin there, haven't I? You find this as you're painting, don't you, that you've missed bits? Okay. There we are. And just to shade the back there. Okay, so I'll go for, this is pink. This is called Rose Pastel Restless Rose. Just make sure when you put your tops on of your pearly that it's all clean, because when you do get bits that will stick round, it'll be difficult to get it off. And that does happen to me sometimes. And of course, what you can do is paper piece with pattern paper as well. You stamp onto pattern paper, cut the dresses out, and have them in pattern paper. And that's nice to do as well. A bit of a decoupage look to it. But these girls are all in satin and lace. I just need a really fine one now, a fine brush just to do the straps. Like that. The edges. Looking gorgeous, girls. Oops. The lid dropped in my bin then. Okay. And I think I'll do one in silver. This one is pewter, argent pewter. So she's come in her silver leggings. Well, people go to weddings in anything these days, don't they? They don't mind what they wear. The main thing is you're there. So that's that one. It's for her leggings. And I'm going to do her top in like a pale green that's called Peppermint Cream. There we are. It's nice, isn't it? And this one is called Turquoise Ocean. Fabulous blue, this. Turquoisey blue. Look at that. That's a colour, isn't it? It's so relaxing, just sitting and colouring in your stamps. It's a bit of a... I think I'm just going to go for a thinner one just to get round the strap. Thinner brush. That's it. That one done. And then I'm going to go like for a golden yellow, which is called Culver Sunlight. Let's get a small brush. They are a rainbow of colours, aren't they? Try that other brush. That's better. Pop your brushes in water in between, because as you can see it does dry very quickly and it will go hard on your brushes. So straight into water. And you can mix these with water as well. If you want to thin it out, like this, just add a little bit of water and it thins it out. Like that. So they are very versatile, these paints. So we've just got the one curl at the end. If you have quite a bit at the end like that, get a tissue. Just get a tissue. Just get a tissue and wipe it flat. Do wipe it flat like that. Again, so that it doesn't go on the edges when you screw it back on. So I'm going to do this one in this beautiful electric indigo blue, which is a gorgeous colour. Love this colour. And you see how that's gone hard at the end. Get that out. Scoop that out. So that should come up now. It's because I've used this a lot. An awful lot. So I'll just use a needle to clear the passage, and that should come up okay. Yeah. Because as you can see, it's all loose in there. It's just not coming up through the end, is it? Let me get me Sorry about this. Hopefully that will come up now. Yeah, it's squeezing up, isn't it? Just get rid of that lump off the end. Okay, I think we've got there. Yay. Finally see this beautiful blue. And these Eyes Ink Pearlies, they're fabulous through stencils. And when you've done them, you can put glitter over it as well. Like I say, add a little bit of water and it just thins it out a little bit. There we have that. All the girls are coloured in now. We've just got the hair to do. And I'm going to do the bride's hair blonde. So she's going to have her blonde colour hair. And she can have blonde hair. It's got the gold dress. With a little bit of a darker orange in. Give it a bit of a reddy look. And brown hair. See, it's so much fun, isn't it? Colouring in exactly what you want. Doing this how you like it. To do her hair darker. Like that. And her hair a bit darker. Just use whatever you've got in your stash for your colours. And this one's going to have a bit of a blue look to it. This is very fashionable at the moment, isn't it? Having a bit of a blue dye look to your hair. Now they've got all the hair coloured as well. There we have that. Okay. Right, what I want to do is I want to add some glitter to the bride's dress. So I'm going to use a quickie glue pen, and I'm going to add some glitter on there. Like this. That's some gorgeous glitter. See that? Beautiful. It makes it stand out, doesn't it? Just pop that back in the my sticks tube. So now we need to do the background for the ladies, and I'm going to be using oh, I need to stick her things on. I've done her I've decoupaged, however you're saying that, her bouquet, and I've coloured it in already. So I'm going to glue that on, and I've added some hot pink ribbon, which is her colours, her wedding colours. Okay. That's her bouquet. That's lovely. And of course the bridesmaid, her belt and ribbon, belt and her bow. Her belt at the back is pink. Like that. And her bow's down here. Also pink. Like that. Going to cut that off there, make that a bit shorter so that they both sit, the ribbons sit well where the other girl's got her arm round her, like that. See? And I'm going to let those dry now. Okay, so the next step is to do the background, and we know that the girls are going to have the gate in front of them. Now it is a very big gate, a very big stamp, this gate, so I won't be having all of it on. I'm just going to have it up there so that when the girls are stood here, they've got the gate up over here, and you can see the gate where they can walk through into the gardens. That's going to be nice, isn't it? So that's where it's going to go. Pull that down. Should be able to see that okay. Yep. There we are. using VersaFine Onyx Black. That's come out very well even for a first go. That's very good. There we are. That's perfect. I'll take that off now. Wipe my stamp. This is the Eureka stamping platform I'm using from Stamps by Me. Again, on the How to Craft network you can get that. It's brilliant for doing larger projects, any size projects. So you can do from small to large and everything works. It all works well. So you can see now when the girls are standing here, because I'm going to put them on sticky pads, that they're going to be up there. Now one thing I've not done is I've not done the shoes, so I'm going to do the shoes now. Quickly do the shoes. I'm using fine markers for this because obviously it's just a small area. If you have markers that have a fine end and a brush end, then you can use those as well. Oh, the girls are looking fab, aren't they? Do her sandals in black. Like that. To do hers in a nice bright orange. These I got from B&M, and you get a brush end, a fine brush end, the fine twin markers, and you get the brush end, and you get the very fine tip end. And I got those at B&M if you're in the UK. And now we want a nice pink for the girl in pink. Ooh, a nice bright pink that. Really flashy. Now, on the How to Craft network, you can buy the Imala white gel pens, and they really are superb for doing your highlights. You can go over paints. Can you see? I've had so many gel pens that have not shown through, but these really are. I mean, look how well that's gone on, even on a pearly finish. Wonderful. So they're worth getting as well. Right, we'll carry on with our background. And I'm going to be using the mask that I use for my hillside mask. And I'm going to be doing the sky in a pale blue. For this, I'm going to use me Distress Oxide to tumbled glass, and my Imala brush. These are wonderful brushes. They're the best I've ever had. Again, I think they may be out of stock at the moment, but just click on the notify when back in stock, and you'll be able to get them when they're back in stock. There we are. Gorgeous blue sky. So pretty. It's going to be a beautiful day, isn't it, for me? And then I'm going to do the grass in a green, using Distress Oxide Bundle Sage. I put a little gem on the top of my brushes so that I know what colour it is. This is my green one. So I'm simply going to go over there like that. Doesn't have to be too dark, because your focal point is your bride and her bridesmaid and friends, so you don't have to go too dark. And the Distress Oxide Shabby Shutters is just slightly darker, and I'm going to use my finger dauber for this one. Just going to go along the edge of the hills there, just so that it defines the edge of it like that, and gives a bit of shading like that. Okay, see, that's okay. And as you can see, when the girls are on there, it's just makes a nice gentle background on it for them. Just have a little bit of darker blue to the edges, just to bring that in a little bit. Give the sky a little bit more colour, and as if the clouds are, can you see that? Slight look of clouds in the sky. So I've just had a little bit of faded jeans. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need any more than that. The gates I'm going to do in a grey, because they're you know, they are concretes at the end of the day. So I'm going to start with a very pale grey. This is a Pro Marker Cool Grey. I also use my Maya markers as well, and they have a wonderful selection of greys in. You have your branches up here as well. You see that there, and the branch there, and the branch going up there, and we'll colour those in. This is a finer end, just for shading. Just adding a little bit of shade under where your branches are. So versatile, these gates. You can use them for so many scenes. This is a darker one. This is a cool grey 4. So I'm just going under those branches again and getting it a little bit darker. Like that. It just defines the branches going up. Just blend that in a little bit. Always blend in after with your palest one, and you don't have any sharp lines. That's it. And then the branches. I'll go up with a darker one inside, like that. This is the best of these fine ends. See how you can go like that. Something a little bit paler, just a little bit paler. I'll try this. I think this might be okay. Let's just check the colour. Yeah, that's not bad. Blend the colours together. Keep at it until you've got the exact colour you want. Then we're going to go with the leaves green. We'll go with the pale green on the leaves. And then we'll go in with the darker afterwards. Just a bit too fine, that. Go with the fine end on this. That's better. That just has a bit of colour to it, doesn't it? Yeah? You see that's okay? And add just a little bit of grass there. Okay. Just go with a bit of a darker green. Just on the edge of those leaves, so they're not flat. So just at the tips of the leaves. See? It just sets them off. Now with my my grey markers again, I go with the medium one, which is the Cool Grey 3, And I'm just going to go down the edge of that gate there, just to give it a bit of a shadow. And it stops it looking flat down your gate as well. It stops it looking flat and it looks like it's stood out. Like that. Just a bit of a shadow down the back there. Yeah. That's just made it a little bit 3D, hasn't it? There we are. Okay. So that's more or less our background done. And I'm going to, I'm using a 7x10 card. And I'm going to matte and layer this onto a pink, which matches the girls' pink on their dresses, like that. So I'm going to glue that onto there. Now, if you're looking for colours and you think, oh, I've not got a backing card to matte and layer with, just find one of your ink pads, any ink pads, Distress Oxides, any ink pads, and you can colour in yourself a background. Don't do the middle bit, don't waste your ink, because obviously just do the edges where you're going to be putting it. And again, you can just do it to match any colour you want then, because we don't always have every colour in our stash, do we, that we're looking for, but you can make your own colour backgrounds. So that's on there now. And this is my 7x10 card, and of course I'm doing it landscape, so it's going to go on there as landscape like that. And you see this, a little drawing my grandson did on it, so I'm using it up. I have so many drawings on the back of my doors and fridges, and they would cover my house with drawings if I let them. So that's gone in there like that. That's nice. And for girls, I'm going to put the sticky pads on the back, because I don't want them flat on the picture. So get some sticky pads on. When you're cutting your sticky pads, leave the paper both sides, and your scissors won't get sticky. And if you want a little bit, see, if you want a little square, just cut it while it's on the pad. And then we'll stick our girls on. And they're going to go there. You see how you've got the gate behind? It's lovely, isn't it? Just get some black card. Then you can see that better. You see that? I want to add just a few gems on. If you get any see-through and you want just a bit of pale green, just get your your finger dauber again. Just go through and add a bit of green through the middle. That's it, like that. Or you can use a marker pen if you've got a pale green marker. Just add a bit through there like that. Oops. There we are. Okay, we'll add some gems now to the hair. And the bride, I'm going to be using Diamante for her hair, because she's got a tiara on there, hasn't she? And the bridesmaid is in her hot pink, so she's got one there, like that. And I did cut some lace as well for the bottom of the bride's dress, which can go on there, but I've changed my mind about that because I do love the glitter flowing. And I think that just looks lovely on its own. And of course you can put a sentiment on as well, if you like. A sentiment of enjoy your day. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I would really appreciate anyone if they could subscribe to my channel. It does help, and feel free to share with all your friends, or in any groups you're allowed to share in. That would be appreciated, so that others can see it and they can enjoy as well. And I hope this has been helpful for you, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.